Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you. Hey everybody, welcome to the House of the Princess, where I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet. I want you to come on in the room today. So we are talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, and this is the introduction of a brand new panel. Okay, yes, thank you, Bishop. Thank you for the love. Hit that like button, y'all. Now, look, I didn't send a message out there to my backstage people. I need you to read it in the chat, okay? I got something for you to know. So in the meantime, yes, I need you to get ready, because we're going to have a kiki tonight. It's going to be a little bit righteous, a little bit ratchet. I have a brand new panel, some new people we're going to introduce to you. So yes, you do definitely need to get your cool beverage. Bring it in the house, as we say before. Hey, whether it be water, whether it be wine, whatever makes you feel fine while you're sitting back with your snack and having a good time with us. Also, before we get it on started, don't be lazy, because I'm lazy too. I know how y'all doing. You might be watching on TV or whatever. What I need you to do is pick up your remote, pick up your mouse, pick up your phone. In the live chat, press that little X, okay? And then I want you to go to the like button and press it. Also, I need you to subscribe. A sister will always be needing subscriptions and support from your people, okay? I definitely need your support, so I need you to subscribe so you can get all of this good content, all of me. Don't you like seeing me on a consistent basis? Okay. Also, I need you to press the notification bell. That way you can always know when we're going live. Always be able to see the good content, because I'm telling you, soon I'm going to have memberships going on and y'all are going to love it. So today, as I said before, we are introducing a new panel. We'll be here with you every Tuesday, and I need you to support my peoples too, because they got some good kikis for you. So I'm going to take a little time. I'm going to introduce them one at a time before we get down to business. And so that you will know who everybody is. Look, I love this. J Ma said, I pre-like. No doubt this will be good. Oh, you're making me feel good. When y'all be in here, before I get in here, y'all make me blush. You make me feel good and everything. Yes, also shout out to my knights in shining armor. Okay, please respect them. Don't give them no flack, because they're going to cut you. That's what I told them. They're going to cut you, okay? They're going to take that sword out, and they're going to give it to you real good, okay? So respect them, and we're going to respect you. Make sure there's plenty of respect in the chat. We can disagree without being disrespectful. But we should be all good today, because we're about love and light. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Silver Diamond, for the great comments. I'm glad that I could give something to you and I could share you with me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I could share me with you in my life. So first, while y'all getting on up in here and calling your friends to come on in here, let me put my sis out here. My lovely sis and one of my co-hosts of the Crown Jewels chat, Miss Seanitra. Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Now, if y'all don't know who Seanitra is, thank you. Who Seanitra is? She is the resident reader of YouTube, okay? Don't start none, won't be none. She will give you love and light, but at the same time, she'll cut you real good if you need to be. She give them reads so bad that, you know, sometimes you got to go back and think, did she just say that to me? When we talk on the phone, I'll be like, look, I'm not doing this with you. I say it like every time, I'm not doing this with you today, and I'm not doing this with you tonight. So yes, let's give a little ghetto clap to our love Seanitra. Look, my cousin in the building, and he's from Oklahoma. But he live in LA right now. That's just, you know, a little like Kiki, you know. And of course, y'all got the love. You got the love in the chat. Y'all know how to y'all know how we do. Y'all know Seanitra. Seanitra is a true readsmith. Yes, a beautiful vibrating soul. So fun. Do you have any words for them yet?
Listen, I'm just ready to have a good time. I'm ready to have a great time with y'all. We're going to talk about these people. Y'all know I love Princess. So I'm just excited to have a good time with everybody and review this show.
You know, I would say it vocally too. I hate, excuse me, coming behind you on the read. Because, honey.
Why?
Never heard me say that?
No, why? Why would you say that?
Because you read so well. I would hate coming behind you. You be done tore the whole house down. And there's nothing left. And you be like, deuces. Oh my God. How do I come behind and she done shot up everybody? See, look, you always said that.
You know what? Let me get my Kleenex ready.
Bishop said, oh God. Now you ain't even folded up the tissue. How you gonna wipe your
Listen, I'm not Candace. I can't fold it. I just got to ball it up and just put it right there.
Well, the repass was my first time going to Seanitra house. I enjoyed myself there. Hey, Seanitra.
Thank you. You're welcome to come back anytime.
Yes. Oh, thank you. So look, and I'm trying to wait because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, in between time, we're going to introduce our newbie, the new bae. Oh, it's my bestie in there. Hey, my new bae. Don't be bashful. You're gonna I looking at his face. He's ready though.
He better come on.
He's come on in the room. I have to introduce you to Shady B. Now, many of you, at least 10,000 of you know Shady B, but you don't know Shady B, okay? So, but matter of fact, I'm gonna bring him on so he can introduce himself to the family, to the royal citizens. Put y'all crowns in the chat and give y'all ghetto claps for Mr. Shady B.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now you're the family. Now we don't do those type of cordial.
Hey, what can I say? I've been chosen now. I've been chosen. I'm in here. I've been chosen. But I want to thank Seanitra and Princess for bringing me on the panel. I'm looking forward to all the shade and the kikis, and I'm looking forward to meeting all you guys in the chat.
So tell them a little bit about yourself.
So I've been doing my thing on Instagram for a little while, but I'm a newborn to YouTube. This is actually my first live ever, first time in front of the camera. So I'm excited and I'm ready to start this journey with you guys.
So yes, go follow him. Y'all see the Shadier Room. So when you see all those good kikis on Instagram, that be him behind the keyboard. So he ain't gonna be no keyboard gangster no more. Now he finna tell you.
I keep up a lot of junk on Instagram, but here I'm gonna try to be. Well, I'm still keep up junk on YouTube.
I got some shade assassins on here. Okay, and just in time, let me see. Is it gonna blink on? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. As soon as we get squared up, give me the thumbs up, and then everybody is. Right. Oh, somebody said, "Let me get my green tea."
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be in the bathroom.
Oh. I'm going to subscribe to Shady B. See. Thumbs up. Are we there, sis? Are we ready? Okay. And without further ado, we're going to get our New York assassin. And what's so best about it, she's my birthday twin. So now y'all done got already 4 people in the room. Extra with a little this and a little of that. Okay, get your wine ready. She got her little cup right here. I see it too. I would like to introduce none other than Miss Mase Marow. Hey, sis.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. Hey, Seanitra. Hey, Shady.
Hey, how are you?
Gorgeous.
Fine, you?
Introduce yourself to the lovely people.
Well, hi. My name is Mase. On Instagram, I'm Mase Marow, Mase_Marow. I'm 43 and I'm from the Bronx. It's a difference from New York. The Bronx.
Gather me, honey. Gather me.
The Bronx is its own entity. It's like New York or the Bronx. Which one?
And welcome. I hope you stay just the tea. You're gonna have a good time. So let's get ready to get into this good episode. Okay. Now we're gonna talk about the nude interlude. Now, you know, when you get to talking about that, I just thought it was just going to really be something. I was just, first of all, but we're going to go through the whole episode today. And it starts off with this very binder time-esque situation.
Yes.
Where Wendy, we're talking about it was toxic last year, but we're not going to discuss all the people that were toxic while that shade was being thrown. But it opens with Wendy talking about all this stuff. Now, do you agree or disagree that it was very binder time-esque?
Yes.
Oh, Seanitra made that face.
I wonder if Monique could sue because it was giving me that binder time story.
Well, you know, they can't prove it, but my thing is they used her likeness again, and then they said it was toxic, and the first thing they do is show that fight. Is that the only thing that happened last season?
Pretty much.
That
was the main thing. They talked about it the entire season. So they dragged that fight all the way to the end, till they couldn't drag it no more. So of course they're gonna drag it again and bring it back to the next season.
And you know, it's probably gonna come back again. I'm waiting for it because you know, Miss Baby, I need
Queen
to go grab my tissue.
Queen of victimhood. She's forever.
Yes. One time for the folded napkin. Perfectly folded.
Where's my tissue? I didn't bring my tissue.
See, she's beyond twins. See, we come with the perfectly folded.
Okay.
Yes.
She need a tissue line. It should be called Candace Cryagan's.
Oh wow. She heard y'all about the origami tissues because I seen it on something. Miss Posted knows y'all in these names, honey. Ooh.
Putting on for the cameras.
The triangular tissue bandit. Oh, here y'all getting started already. Oh, thank you, Bishop. We just got started. Okay.
Not a tear in sight.
So now we go into the invite of the nude interlude and her doing this damn silhouette challenge. I wasn't ready, okay? But do y'all think she was sexy, or do you think that was even an appropriate invite to the party? Come on, Shady, what you think?
You know, I want to say something.
Well, say it then.
She was very, very stiff. That was the stiffest silhouette challenge I ever seen in my life. Yes. She don't know how to move. She don't know how to move in that new body.
Oh,
and it's a new body. The whole body is new. So she still don't know.
No. I don't think it's a new body. That's a new butt pad. That is not. I don't think she got the butt touch. She may have got because she didn't have much to suck out to put back there. So that's definitely a butt pad. That's a like a botched butt pad. That's not a That's not.
It could be an injection, but she was SpongeBob SquarePants, and then you switch to Jessica Rabbit the next season. It just does, you know, she was very rectangular. She looked like a parallelogram last season. So now, I mean, now you want to show it off. That's fine. That's great. But if you're going to do a nude party, I just, you know, I thought it would be a little bit more, I don't know.
Nude.
Nude.
Yeah, nude. People had on different colors. It wasn't nude. Little strippers, people with the shirt off, something.
But
she
that
did.
invite was just horrible. That invite was the cardboard invite. It was.
I would have threw my phone if I got an invite like that. I would have threw my phone over to the other side of the room because I wouldn't have came.
You was coming hard tonight, ain't you?
I like
it. What you think, Seanitra?
Okay, girl. Okay, let me ask the question. Y'all know I gotta ask. Y'all want me to be honest or y'all want me to be nice?
Honest.
Nice and honest.
Okay.
Honest.
It was a hot mess. It was true Wendy once again. Miss Thing she was stiff in her old body. She's stiff in her new body. The party was lackluster. I'm with Shady. I expected some nudity to happen. And what was with all these people showing up to a nude party wearing white? Ain't none of y'all white. So how is that nude for you? And Giselle came in.
Well, Giselle tried to wear pink.
But the thing is, then Giselle showed up in the chocolate colored Commodore's uniform. Like all of it was a mess. The silhouette was sad. You know.
Wait, we gotta save this news. We gotta save.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get back to that part. When we talk about
that's what was down there. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to the hot
box party. Okay, so let's talk. So I meant to get pictures, and I did get prepared for that. My bad. So we sit up there now. You know they do shots. They want to show Giselle's West Wing. Now let's compare and talk about this new home that she got on the add-on, the West Wing versus Robin's soon-to-be house versus Candace's mama house. So let me know what you think. Come on, Seanitra. You know, because you're ready. You look like you itchy.
Listen, it was sad. Y'all already know what I feel about that stable that she lives in. Y'all know how I feel about that stable. She said the West Wing. I never saw the East Wing. I didn't know there was a bird. I mean, I'm lost. It was really small, really country, really pathetic. Robin, I feel like Robin's is a wish house. I think she wishes that house is finished. She wishes that it's going to be nice. You know how Giselle did her last season with that little box she was living in. Oh, girl, you did all this. So I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. I don't have any good thoughts about it. That's probably because I don't have good thoughts about Robin. But Candace's house was nice. It looked very vacant, except for those, how did she call them, bonus children? I think that was the most interesting thing about Candace's mama's house. That was the most interesting thing about Candace's mama's house. Maxine, what you think, girl?
Wait, look at these comments.
Stable. See, as soon as you said stable, you reminded me of that outfit Giselle had on walking, and she looked like an equestrian. Her horse was parked outside. That outfit she had on down to Candace's house. All she needed was some riding.
Look for the season.
That's her look.
You know she
but
can't
Candace's
dress.
house is pretty nice. Candace's house is really nice. Robin's, I don't. What is going to be is going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
Here we go with DT, not the West Wing versus the unfinished house versus Chateau Dorset.
Yes. One of the royal family snipers is in the building. Yes. I brought snipers. Yes.
Oh, excuse me. My thing is with Candy's house, that shit ain't done either, as far as I'm concerned.
No.
I don't know if I would want the cameras in my house. I barely got any furniture. The stuff ain't on the walls. The kids is jumping over boxes. You know, I got dirty clothes on the floor. And you want to come in and film. I would have gave you a nice look on the outside. We would have had to go to the Airbnb and we would have had to fake it till we make it. I'm thinking about how she has that beautiful, pretty white couch, and you want to have some children. And how where's the room that they go into? Because when I was young, all the way up to high school, my best friend, her mama had a white room, okay? And
Right.
your ass didn't go sit down in that white room, okay? I barely walked through it to get to the room that we was going to where we really could sit down. So I'm trying to think about like where in her mindset did I bought this house to be a family house. Now you are supposed to have a nice room for company, but my good girlfriends probably couldn't sit on my white couch with no mimosas to stain my goddamn couch. I'd be upset. Now, go ahead.
Now, sis, this is what gets me. The house was very sparsely furnished. I think that's a nice way to say it. It was very sparse. Okay. But did y'all notice Dorothy's rooms was all fitted out? She had all her stuff in her room, Lord, even the cardboard cut out.
Now, Dorothy gonna make sure
Dorothy's room was already built. The first room that was built in that house.
Yeah.
Everything else was very sparse, and Miss Thing was celebrating a light bulb changer, y'all. A light bulb changer.
You ain't even changing them light bulbs anyway. Like that's the best. Maybe you couldn't afford the rest of the stuff at Amazon. So sometimes when we get little stuff from Amazon, it's a highlight to your day. I don't know, but
or a roof to go outlet.
It don't take 6 months to get no art pieces on your wall. I'm just saying, get the maintenance man to put the mirror up on the wall. I don't know. I know it was COVID. I'm trying to be nice and get, I want to, $1 million on the house. Who was the 6 bedrooms for if ain't no children came out your coochie cat? Now you only got.
And
I like Candace being a stepmother.
Yeah, and I wanted to mention she's had that house for a very long time. She had that house before she announced it because she took pictures and videos from that house.
I remember that.
How long does it take you to go to Rooms to Go, American Freight,
Haverty's,
your cousin Bubba? Somebody put some furniture in the house, Candace. Stop buying Kleenex sugar. Furniture.
Well, you have to pay the child support, and Chris was golfing all pandemic. He wasn't selling no fish plates, so you got my thing. I'll fit one room at a time if that's what you got to do.
Yeah, take your time, girl. But it's been months. It's been almost a year. Almost a year, Candace. Furniture.
Oh, what you have to say, Miss Maxine?
I like her being a step parent, like being a stepmom. I like it. But you know what she should have done? Because if we had known that Robin was such a great mathematician, the way she was adding, she could have called them down to help them children with their math homework.
If you can't do word problems and you got a master's, you got a problem.
She could have called Robin. Robin was adding up ages.
Bishop says the sister lives there too.
I believe
it.
Well, because her mama probably paying rent, helping to pay. This is alleged. This is alleged. She had that house since the last reunion. That is correct.
Yes, it's been a long time. She's had it for a very long time, and she still has not managed to outfit that house. I think it tells us that there's definitely trouble in paradise, and Miss Dorothy apparently is tightening her purse strings. Her purse strings are getting tight.
They should have been tightened. That's her fault for making her daughter into a pageant baby, a spoiled baby. It is what it is. Now you have to deal with the problem behind it, okay? Mm-hmm. So now that little piece of it does, like, I couldn't have said it no better, that the west wing, it looks like a 2-flat added onto that house, or a shed added onto the side of that house. Do we respect it? Yes or no?
I like a good shed. I like a good shed.
I think everybody should live within their means. Don't try to pull a Chateau Charest and build something for other people. If you can only afford a shack, make that the best shack you can make it. But unfortunately, she still don't know how to make a good shack. She don't know how to decorate herself nor her house. So I saw her little tour that she did with Bravo, and all she had to do was walk in and spin in a circle because that was her house.
Amen.
Just spin in a circle. Kitchen right there, living room right there, the kids' room over there, and the kids' room was dirty.
What you think, Maxine?
That she spent around pointing?
Yeah, just spin around.
They said big lots sell furniture.
Yes, they do. They do. And also, I want to point out that Shady B, in fairness to Gizzard Neck, she had to walk so that we could see those Dollar General decorations in the kitchen. We would have missed it if she just pointed. Now, we wanted to see that. We needed
that. She spent a whole $10 on that.
Yes.
Plus taxes and gratuities. You got to give it that. And probably the car ride over there. Out the woods and over the hills. But no, sis, we're not feeling it. Even the color of the satin is just not appealing at all. It don't match. How you mismatch the color of your house?
She didn't know
what Giselle can. Only Giselle can. See, let me tell you something. We are overlooking a skill that she has. Giselle is skilled at making sure not a dang thing goes together. Not the siding, not the paint, not the furniture, not her clothes, not her man, not her legs. Nothing don't go together. Nothing.
She got
y'all heavy in this chat. Y'all is
gonna call her Queen Tacky. She's very tacky. But I think it fits her.
Yeah, so we got to give her flowers, y'all. We got to give her flowers.
Okay, the Enchanted Woods by Giselle. That sounds like a cologne. Enchanted Woods by Giselle. Smell a little bit like Tussie mixed with white diamonds.
Or incense.
Some patchouli. Okay.
So now Giselle and Candace get together over at the house. Now, one thing I want to notice that Giselle did not drive the little putt-putt over there. She drove a little white truck. So do you think it's rented or she got it belongs to her, or she got tired of folks talking about her clown car?
I mean, Bravo is paying. So especially with ROA going down, Housewives of Atlanta going down, Potomac is on the rise. They checks getting bigger every season. So maybe she had a little extra check. She after that reunion she was so embarrassed. She thought she'd just go buy her new car just to ease pain just a little bit. So I mean, I'm not mad.
Plus, y'all got to remember she did have the Bravo chat room. You know, she and Portia and them. So that was
she got a little bonus. She got a little bonus.
Yeah, it was an extra check. So she went and got her a car. Because that Mini Cooper was getting embarrassing.
Yeah. She was saving on gas, though.
She was saving a lot. But she did look good in that confessional look. The blue with the royal blue.
Let me go back and look. She looks so funny.
Yeah, I was shocked. She looked really good.
I can't even get past it.
I agree, Maxine. She looked a lot better than she's looked in the past. I think Giselle does better with one color and not a whole bunch of fabric. Like if you give her too many colors and too much fabric, honey, a whole circus will happen.
Well, what did Karen say? She's upgraded her wardrobe to primary colors, and she looks better.
Are y'all talking about this silver?
Let's be clear. Maybe she's not materialistic.
Oh,
look, baby, I look good on the budget. Yeah, I look good on the budget. Yeah, she is. She is. But it's not about spending all of your money. It's about looking good with what you have.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the thing. She's very materialistic. She made it her business to go after Karen and try to accuse that lady of wearing fake Fendi and talking about how she has real labels and whatnot. So she's materialistic. She just has no style.
Yeah.
That girl has all of the style of a backwards mountain goat. It's real pitiful. So she has materialism. She just doesn't have the style to go along with it. That would be the problem.
Don't you think someone gives you like 1980s hooker?
Oh, a slut from the 90s.
Yeah,
like a 1980s
slut from the 90s is dressed a little bit better.
You know, because I think that's a look she's trying to go for. Like,
I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, Maxine, but I think you hit the nail on the head. Somewhere around circa 1983, 1984. And I do believe those were the years that her stuff went bad. I think it went bad in 84. So I think she's holding on to her best years.
And when they find out, they leave her.
Right.
So now she done met these children. Now this poor little girl come down the stairs to talk to Granny Giselle. Now, first of all, for me, I do not introduce myself by my first name. You gonna call me Miss something. The children call me Miss AV. You're not gonna call me by my first name, but that's neither here nor there. Lady, you all every bit of 50, and you sat up there and looked at this little girl. And I'm not gonna talk about the children.
No.
But y'all knew the children was coming on television. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything else is staged. Candace had her makeup on from the rooter to the two. You're not sitting at home like that with no sweatshirt on and full makeup. Come on, let's finish the fantasy. You didn't finish the house. Come on, you're gonna make the rest of your family look beneath you just so you can make yourself look good. Now that is my opinions. Okay, and we go into this foray of the teacher, 96 teachers in the room, 28 children. How many people wasn't teachers? How you couldn't figure that out if it took the 11-year-old to outsmart you to figure out how to do a word problem? Talking about this is SAT. It was the first one, darling, just to see if you got the elementary education. I know this is COVID and pandemic, and don't nobody want to teach their children. I'm glad I didn't have no little kids to teach. I just stayed in the bed and did what I had to do and did my lesson. But what do you think about the relationship? And I know, Seanitra, you've been waiting to read down about this situation with these kids. And Keaton said them kids don't know candy pans like that. They don't. They don't.
And I'm going to tell you what I got from that whole interaction. It was fake as hell. Them kids don't like her. Princess, we going to cut Candace phony behind some slack on not fixing them kids' hair. Them children don't want her touching them. Did you not see how that little girl winced? And
she did that the kind of...
Them kids don't like her. They were not going to let her comb their hair, help them change clothes, or nothing. Them kids do not like her, which says to me that before the cameras got there, Candace wasn't even talking to them kids. Candace is phony as a $4 bill. She just as fake as them clip squares. And I'm tired of her pretending like you're a family girl. She wants so bad to show us that she's matured and she's a grown-up. Baby, you're not a real wife. You ain't gonna never be a real mama. You barely a daughter. You just a beneficiary. What I want her to focus on is putting on less contouring, because you scaring the hell out of me, and spend more time
all that contouring
and be a woman. Be a woman, honey. Less contouring, more womanhood. Try that. Leave mothering to the mothers.
Maxine.
Wait, we got to think. Wait, hold on. See, I thought she was being like very kind, but it did seem fake. But she seems like she's the type that don't want to be around the kids. Like if the kids come to her, you know how they come with their sticky hands. You're like, get it. Like she looks like she gives me one of those. Like, probably when the cameras came on, she was like, oh, come on, kids. And they probably looking at her like, what? Okay. That's what it was given. But I liked the fakeness. She was really trying to get her acting skills on.
Okay.
She's preparing for her next role.
And another C movie on Netflix.
Right.
TV One.
Oh, Lifetime.
TV One. Oh, you messy. You messy.
Maybe Bounce.
Oh,
Not the Bounce Network.
I think Bounce needs some new shows. She could be a Bounce.
I'm not with you today. So now she gives Giselle the ground tour of her house. My thing, the house was cute. Don't get me wrong. It was just didn't have nothing in it. The house was cute. I see a lot of potential when it gets finished. But the nerve of Giselle to say that she finally let go of her mama's purse strings at 48, I cannot. Shady.
Well, I want to take notice because I pay attention to everything. When Candace was in her confessional, she said those are his kids.
Ooh.
Did she not say that?
Yes, she did.
She said those are his kids, and those kids were on mute. They did not want to say anything while the kid was there. Their mamas probably told them, "Don't you say nothing. When they come over there, don't say nothing. You get your stuff and you go." And she did not. The kids did not look comfortable with Candace. No. I don't know why she was waiting till the cameras get there. Now you want to help them with their homework? They been needed help with their homework. You just want to show up when the cameras get there. So once again, Candace is coming across to me as very fake. I didn't know that she had that house for a while because the way that it was unfurnished, I thought she just moved in. I just assumed that she had just moved in. But once again, she putting on airs for everybody. Mm-hmm. And then we'll see her be the victim this season. Once again.
We'll see. We'll see. Maxine?
I don't want to see her crying this year. This season, no, I don't want to see her crying.
That's inevitable.
Fake it with the kids. Fake it with the kids, Candace. But don't be crying, please. You did enough crying last season. Enough's enough.
Indeed.
But what do you think about her and Giselle and the interaction with them? You know, first thing she asked is Jamal coming?
He was never there.
Right.
He was with Malaysia.
Not
everybody in Atlanta. They say he was with Malaysia. They say he was with Tweet, allegedly.
He was with everybody.
He was not with Jezebel. What have you seen him? Have you seen any recent pictures?
That was for them. You know, maybe they don't want to be public.
Or private. Or in between.
I like it.
But I think Giselle, she thinks we're stupid, or I don't know if she just wants to continue with this storyline of COVID is the reason that we're not together.
Yeah, I couldn't get with that. I couldn't.
At this point, give it up.
Everything was COVID. COVID was the reason her business quit. COVID was the reason that her business folded. It was the reason that Jamal did not show up. It was the reason why she couldn't buy decent clothes. It was the reason why the house wasn't finished. It was also the reason why she couldn't get her net gathered. It was, COVID did it all. It did it all.
Yeah, it did a number on her. She can't do nothing.
COVID did a number on that net.
Was it COVID, Mase?
Right.
I don't know what it was, but if she wants to say COVID, we're gonna roll with it. COVID did a number on that net.
Yep, COVID.
We're gonna stick with it. Like she's sticking with her story with Jamal. She's sticking with COVID.
Well, she was like, well, maybe I will just be by myself for a while. Baby, you've been by yourself for a while.
You have no choice.
Well, Karen really explained why she been by herself.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
We'll get to that. But as we talk about Karen, she had a lot of heat in her chest during that conversation for Karen. It was like she was already pre-planning her attack for Karen.
Yes.
Seanitra.
You want me to, okay, once again, can I be honest or you want me to be nice?
I want you to be nice and honest.
I don't like nice.
Okay. Here's the thing. Giselle planned that attack, but she failed to plan a counter attack. She didn't plan a counter attack. It's almost like she came in thinking that Karen just was not going to give her a rebuttal. Giselle has too many raggedy edges to be snatching other people's. Like, you can't come and tug a wig when yours is put on with a chin strap. She went over to Karen. She had all this pressure built up and, you talked about my family. After she's talked about Uncle Ray and his genitals, which is extremely tacky, even for Giselle.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, after you went sliding over there with your tired, rehearsed read, and ain't nothing I hate worse than a rehearsed read. It was whack. It was tired. She rehearsed it. And Miss Karen put her fire out with her own hot box.
Okay, we're going to talk about the hot box. We got to hold off on the hot box.
I'm not going to go there. I'm just saying one phrase killed your read. I feel like she had all this false built up indignation. Oh, you talked about my family. She forgot about how during the off season, she was going after Miss Karen in social media, making comments, pretending that Karen was driving past her house, to which Auntie Karen quickly gathered her together and let her know I wouldn't waste my good gas to drive out to the stable house. See, that's where I got the stable from. Miss Karen said it first, okay? And then she talked about everything concerning Mr. Ray's taxes. She even put on the tacky t-shirt that season. Y'all know Giselle has been coming for everybody for a long time. And the minute that the rabbit had the gun, all of a sudden, now you coming after my family. And I think she was looking for a moment with Karen. I think she was saying the whole first episode is going to be the Giselle episode. I'm going to put the smackdown on Karen with her pretty self, and this is going to be my episode. And it was, but not in the way she thought.
Always the butt of the joke.
The butt. Okay, let's talk about Miss Wendy and her 360 BBL mommy makeover. Okay, I'm sorry, she just got some tweaks done. Man, I tweak my audio. You could smoke and be tweaking, but baby, you did not get no tweaks done to your body. Now she went in there happy that she got some titties. Okay, we could tell that you had a little bit of a mommy stomach, so it was obvious that you had a little, tucking done. And the way he handled her, if he didn't need to be down by her belly, if she had her titties done. Okay, so ma'am, you just didn't want to tell everything that you got done with yourself with that care credit or whichever way that you got it done. I mean, because word on the street is you got $1 million of debt, and how can you afford to pay for a BBL and you still got all this debt over here? But I'm not going to count your pockets. I'm not going to be dirty. I'm just saying allegedly that's the word on the street. So I'm all for if you want to make yourself feel better, if that's part of your career, go on ahead, sis, get everything done. But everybody, especially Robin, of all people, kept talking about that booty butt. Let's see the booty button. And she said, you ain't had no ass before. I didn't drive all the way over here to Timbuktu just to see your titties. At least show me everything and let's get to dinner. So, what do you think about her lying about this daggone surgery and her getting them tweaks, Maxine? And is her body good?
It looks weird. I don't know if it was just a silhouette challenge because she's real stiff, looking like a cardboard. But like I said, I don't believe she got her butt done. I don't. I think that's a bad butt pad. I think she probably, because I don't think she had enough to really suck out the stomach to round her out like she needed to be, like, shaped. She couldn't be shaped correctly. So she still looks like that.
Well, she didn't want to go too obvious. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
No, Marie said she had a BBL. You can't drive when you get a BBL.
Yeah, that's true.
Love kisses. What is care credit? That is like the new thing that people use to get surgery
financing.
Girl, that's not new. That is the ghetto way to get your surgery.
Yeah,
well, in the last
she financed the butt.
Yeah,
Medicaid.
But yeah, she did go on Instagram, Dorit, and admit to having the BBL done. It looks like she also had a tummy tuck. Looked like she had lipo. Looked like she may have had an internal girdle. It looks like they basically gave her a mommy makeover, which is cool. I'm not mad at that because y'all know Wendy's body was hit. It was hit. Lord knows.
It's been through some things.
Did
y'all notice? Did y'all notice something in the face? Like,
yeah, she definitely.
She kind of had something like here to.
Yeah,
she won't admit to that though.
She definitely let them people play in her face. She's not gonna admit it. She didn't need it, but she did it. But she did the whole body thing, And I just felt like she was very disingenuous about it. You wanted to make the whole party about your tatas when you clearly went and got an entire. That girl had more work than a NASCAR pit stop. Like them people went in, snatched her tires off, rotated her and everything. And now you want to say tweak. It wasn't no tweak, girl. They took you to the body shop, to the chop shop. Half of them parts probably got VIN numbers on them. We don't know what all this.
The whole body makeover. Because her body looks totally different.
It does.
Totally care for body shaming. We're not shaming her body. We're not.
We're not, because she looks good.
We're not saying she don't look good.
Right. We're talking about the fact that she's ashamed of her own surgery. That's what we're talking about. So we're not shaming her body. Now, her original body was hit, and apparently she was ashamed of it. That's why she went to go see NASCAR and them and get it put together. Now, that's what had happened.
That's why I said I'm all for if you got the money and that's what you want to do. A lot of people don't like to go to the gym no more.
And if you want to throw a whole party, you want to throw a whole party for your new body, why you just don't admit it?
And just show tatas.
And I'm also confusion because you have
cupcakes for them kids
for your surgery, and then you want to shame Mia for having some of the same surgeries that you had.
That part.
I'm trying.
That was rude as hell. That's rude as hell.
It was, and I'm to be honest with you guys. I think she was trying to more or less haze Mia, but I feel like Wendy, you haven't been there long enough to haze anybody. And sad to say, I think that they're gonna haze her this season. They would have did it last season, but they were too busy attacking
Monique.
So good luck, Wendy, because you know, Princess, I was calling her 400 degrees, juvenile because of 400 degrees, but I have officially changed her name to Bubba Sparks because she's now Miss New Booty.
Now,
and I Miss New Booty this season.
Robin. Ain't too much to talk about, but
I gotta get my sign for Robin.
Juan had to take her out the house so he could read her down. Now, if you got kids, you know that sometimes mommy and daddy can't read each other down in front of the children. So I think he took her outdoors also so she could stay calm and they could have an excuse for a storyline. But he knew he was going out there to read her down. So he just sat her down in that nice, like that was an excuse for her actually get her ass up and get dressed because he probably got tired of looking at her in her pajamas, allegedly. And he said, "Come on, sis, let's go out on a date. Let me holler at you."
Sis.
Well, he acts like her brother. He may as well call her sis.
There's no chemistry. There is no chemistry. He does not like her at all. And you don't like somebody and everything they do get on your nerve. You don't get up till 2:00. You don't do this. You don't do that. He's just looking for reasons to get out of there. And my thing is, you're building a house with somebody you don't even like.
Well, he's doing it for the children. But, excuse me, when somebody don't get out the bed, when a mother don't even get up out the bed until 2:00, it's problematic. I don't give a damn who you are. When you have kids, she actually said about her mouth, I need 9 hours of sleep. For me, it's like, where they do that at? Okay. Your kid life is over when you had kids. Okay. You can only do that on vacations without the kids. To sit up there and say you actually bought Chick-fil-A for your children every day. I know men, probably the men I date, I know the young man wouldn't go for that shit, even if he had to cook, but he probably would have cussed me out in front of kids. Like, I know good and goddamn well you ain't laid up in this bed and I got to go to work every day. And that's all you got to do. You got one job is to get them kids up and take care of them. Get up and cook, man. Get up and cook.
This is the thing. When they were talking, I could smell that scene. I could smell it. Because if you laying up in your bed on your behind to 1 and 2 o'clock in the day, you know your behind, your butt cheeks have marinated. Okay, they done sat up there ruminating. All types of sweat and things have congealed and gotten together. You understand me? All night long, and you didn't get up and douse your tail with no soap and water. You just walling around in the bed, and you wonder why this man don't like you. I could smell the whole scene. And did y'all catch when she said, "What about 12?" And he told her that's such a turnoff. It's not true. It's not cute. It was musky. That whole scene
Yeah.
was musky.
He's tired of her. He's tired of her.
I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her.
Do you think she could probably be depressed?
A lot of people are depressed, but guess what? Mother's life is depressing sometimes, but you still got to get up and get your life together and take care of your children.
Wash your butt. Okay.
Yeah.
PSA. Wash your butt. I don't listen. If you're listening and you're depressed, bathe. That'll make you feel better. Bathe.
It does.
It sure will. Go get your hair done.
Soap and water does a lot. It goes a long way.
Yes.
And then I don't, at least from what I see on television, I don't care for her kids anyway. Like I would have been trying to just go outside and run in circles because they're so disrespectful to her. They don't listen to her at all, hardly.
But since we got to be fair, we cannot blame the babies because children don't raise themselves. And I think now...
Well, apparently they are if she in the bed till 2 o'clock.
This is the thing. Children aren't responsible to raise themselves. And that scene gave us a more in-depth look as to why those children behave like that. And it's because they mammy is laying up on her unwashed behind in the bed and feeding them Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? It's not their fault that they don't have any training or they're, behaving a little wild. And those of us who are mothers, we're cringing every time we see them on the camera. It's because they mammy refuses to do her job. And see what happens too, y'all. Juan, before he was out of town working and stuff, I think with him being in town more and being home more, he's getting a better picture of exactly what she been doing in that house, or should I say what she ain't been doing in that house.
Right.
Cheating. It doesn't matter about Juan's BS in their relationship from a mother's standpoint. You got to deal with your children. You got to deal with your children. It has nothing to do with the relationship. You still got to raise your kids. And it's hard raising boys because they will try you and they will get disrespectful and they do like the horseplay and all of that. But you still have to get up. That's the first thing.
You got to get up when you don't want to get up. So
you have to get up.
But doesn't she have reason to get up? Isn't she supposed to be working on a wedding? What happened to that? That's what y'all said y'all was going to do.
COVID.
What? COVID happened again?
COVID.
Yeah.
Her and Giselle want to say COVID.
That's right, Maxine.
How you go from engaged to back to single within the next season?
She need the baby.
I'm not giving her no pass, Keaton, because that makes it even worse. The world is not open. You don't have nothing else to do but get up and get your kids ready.
And
that's even worse. It ain't like you got to go to work.
Right.
Robin is just boring. She needs to go. They need to let Robin go and keep Juan.
Yeah, I agree. I would watch Juan. I like Juan. I don't like Juan,
keep on.
Yes, I agree.
So Debonair like Juan too.
We're gonna keep Juan. We're gonna
keep Juan.
They drinking to deal with them kids. That's everybody.
Yes.
She was sluggish before the Rona. Yes, that's the problem. She was sluggish before.
She was.
I don't care how mine get. They get run up. They get done up here.
I agree. I agree.
You can't just let your kids fall by the wayside because life is happening. Trust me, I know what it feels like to be depressed with children. Or you be feeling like this your last day, whatever. But your kids is what keeps you going and your motivation. So you got to do better, sis. Especially when they talking about having some more kids. You ain't finna have no more kids. Because I know, is you screwing while she ain't bathing?
Absolutely not.
But how old is Robin?
In her 40s.
I think she said 40, like early 40s.
No, late 40s.
Late 40s?
No, early 40s.
There ain't nothing early about her.
Y'all think he's going to have a baby with her?
Very late.
With his girlfriend.
Right.
That's why I said with her.
No, not with her.
At all.
My production assistant is stalking me. So we've already talked about Candace with the kids, but did you notice, now do she want to have a baby with Chris since she don't trust penises? or do she not just trust his penis?
She's gonna be Quad from Married to Medicine. You know how Quad didn't want to have babies with her husband. That's what Candace is giving me at this time. She would be the third baby mom. I don't know how many kids he has. I don't know how much his child support payments are. So I think that if she has kids, she would want her kids to be first.
Yep.
That she's the type of person to say, we're all one family and we're all going to be treated the same. I think that if she was to have kids, her kids would come first and it would cause problems with him and his family.
Well, yeah, because she's spoiled. She want to come first before the kids.
I agree.
So,
Yeah, she's a spoiled brat. And you see the dynamic even with her relationship with her brothers. You see how they said last with the brother, the mother didn't want the father around or her to be around her brother that was by her father.
Right.
So that would probably be a problem, especially for a selfish person like that.
I don't think she's mature enough for it.
No.
Girl, she's
Thank you, Lady J, for the super chat. Father in heaven.
But I listen, Princess, I agree. I definitely think that Candace isn't ready for motherhood. You know she's not mature enough for a blended family. That girl is not mature enough to go to the senior prom. So we know that she's not going to handle outside, children, extra kids, and, making sure she blends the family and keeps harmony. Like there's nothing harmonious about the way she does things at all.
So why you think they still wear condoms and they're married?
That's weird.
She don't trust him. She
Or at least get on birth control. But
she knows something we don't know. Birth control is for married couples when you trust your husband. Okay, she making that boy glove up because she knows something that we don't know.
Yeah,
she do. That's weird to get married and still having to use condoms.
But she keeps saying, "I don't trust penises." Well, why you married him?
Do you not trust? That's why his penis
is his.
Yeah, but why you married him?
For her reasons. She just wanted to spite her mother, probably. Thank you, Angela Allen, for the super chat. That's just weird because I want all the D when I get it. Okay.
But let's be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's have an honest moment. Black women are contracting diseases at an alarming rate, even though we're married, because we have spouses and mates that we can't trust, and they bringing you home stuff. And I'm going to say this, whether you're a married lady or not, if you feel like you can't trust your husband, you better make him put something on. Don't you let that man get you sick. Now, that's one time I'm going to say that secret squirrel, a.k.a. Candace, is using her brain. Don't you let that man bring you something acorns can't get rid of, girl.
Not acorns.
Okay, now our favorite part, the meat of the party. I'm gonna open up the chats real soon. We kind of on schedule today. We did better than I thought. The nude interlude. This party, honey. That's the cake. The titty cakes. I was so inappropriate off when that woman and that man gave them kids the titty to put in their mouth, and then had nerve enough to ask, "Do you know what it is?" That big boy knew it was a titty, but he was smart enough to say that it was a titty because he would have got caught up in then where did he find out that it was a titty? Maxine.
The way that they had them cupcakes, that little boy looking at that cupcake, he like, "Do you know what it is?" I was like, wait, is that? I wasn't sure at first. I was like, she done gave them damn boys titty cupcakes. What the hell's wrong with her? And want to ask them what it is? That was just a mess.
It was.
She shouldn't have gave them kids. She shouldn't have gave them boys no titty cupcakes. That was wrong.
Tacky.
That was dead wrong.
It was very tacky and inappropriate.
It was very inappropriate.
Let the kids be kids. I mean, it have to be about sex with the kids. Let them watch SpongeBob. What do they watch these days? Whatever they watching on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Drugs and alcohol. I don't know.
They still watching SpongeBob.
Yeah, I watch SpongeBob. Yeah.
Oh shit, this is a good point. She been breastfeeding those kids. They knew it was her titties. I thought it was stage 2. That's a good point. I never thought about that, but I cringed. I just wasn't feeling that. you
It
know,
was
put
very
a titty in her
tasteless.
mouth. Yeah.
It was. I think it was very tasteless, and I think that was Wendy's attempt at showing, like, see, I can be fun, and it wasn't fun. It fell flat, like her
Yeah.
babies. Mm-hmm.
Not at all, ma'am. Not at all. So
Yeah.
now, here we go. The glowworm is back. Again, this woman came in. I've seen people like this that is just so negative in their heart
Yep.
and they so bitter. And you got to stay away from people like this. That every time they come around, it's negativity. It's like Giselle came in the door ready
For
the
mess.
bull. Yes.
She was ready.
Nobody else was even there. And I had to go all to Africa, to Nigeria, to get over here to her house. And then she wasn't at the door to greet me. Like, bitch, who is you? You know what I'm saying? You see, I got staff here. I am the guest of the party. I have to make my interest. The nerve of you. This is why Karen tore her ass down about her party etiquette last time. Okay? About
now Giselle may have had a point with her traveling that far, because you saw how shady the Bravo cameras was. But I watched 3 commercials while Karen and Mia was in that car driving to get there, and they went through 3 commercials. They still in the car. I'm like, where you living?
Yeah,
but they made it a point to say last season that they really didn't live in Potomac.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you knew that they wasn't there, but that wasn't the point. Is not only that. Thank you. Not only that, is that she had to come in to just be negative about everything.
Yeah.
And if I was the guest or the host and I had heard that, I might have put your ass back out and tell you that you don't have to be here now. And that just would have been it. Shady, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that Jezebel had a mission. She's had a mission. You know how she plots and schemes during the off season. Last time she was plotting on Monique. So this season she was plotting on Karen. So she came in ready, guns a blazing. She don't really like Wendy either. But Wendy is just there for right now. She really after Karen right now at this moment. So she came with her mess, looking at the name tags. I would have got me a drink and sat down.
Sit your ass down.
You know, wait for everybody else to get there. Soon as Robin get there, you whispering. What you whispering for? You the only 2 people there. Get you a hors d'oeuvre, sit down, and wait for it to start.
That was the most tackiest thing I've seen. When you come to somebody's house you never been there to, and you go walking through their house.
Not my house. But you saw Wendy had it sectioned out. Like, she had the stairs like blocked off, so you couldn't go up the stairs. So she was smart in that way.
But if it's only 5 people coming over my house, I'm only going to invite 5 people who have sense enough to know, baby, you don't walk through my house when I invite you over. When and I got help around the house, I invite you over, have a cool beverage, sit your ass down till I come down. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, love my dogs, for the super sticker. I know, Seanitra, I can see I can see it in your face. Written all over your face that you was ready to come in.
Well, I think Shady's right. You're right. She's miserable. That's the mark of a miserable person, when you walk into a situation and you're looking for something negative to say. You know, her and Robin both. I think they showed us that they were definitely hood boogers, the way they behaved last time Monique took them to her cabin, jumping into beds and stuff. So we can't expect anything better from a couple of hood boogers, okay? So the walking all through this woman's house, she's looking at the place cards to see where everybody's sitting, calling Mia a female dog before she ever met her. It was all problematic. It was just nasty. Everything about Giselle is nasty. It's not just her wardrobe, it's her aura. She's a nasty piece of work. And so she came in negative. She was, like I said, she had rehearsed that read for Karen. It was just nasty. She came there with bad intentions. And I tell you something, I have a prediction. I think this season is not going to go well for Gizzardnet, because she has too many targets. You know, I think she does better with her nasty when she focuses on one person at a time. The fact that she's trying to focus her nasty on so many different people, it's gonna fall flat. And I think she's going to really humiliate herself if Miss Karen hasn't already done it for her, starting her off.
Okay. Some people say you're a little bit low. I hear you, but I don't know. Maxine, now we're speaking of Mia. As you said, it took them 3 commercials to get there. Giselle called her out her name before she got there. And if you go back and look, the way Giselle looked at her when she came through the door with Karen.
Jealous.
What do you think about her, and what do you think about her comeback for the attempted read and the way Wendy tried her and the way they tried her with that numbers game and all that? Just give me Mia.
Well, I really like Mia. I think Mia is going to be interesting. I think she's going to bring a lot to the Housewives. It's something different, something fresh. And I think her and Karen can relate. Because, like, she's going to be Karen soon. Because, like, when you're dealing with an older gentleman, like, you're going to pay on the front end or on the back. Because, like, Karen's now in a space where Ray is older. He wants to be settled. Like, he's sitting there, creeping around. Giselle's talking about his erectile alleged dysfunction. She's, that's a problem. So I think they're going to be close. But the way Mia came back and listed down all her surgeries in front of them, and then see, that's the way you do it. If you're going to have the damn surgeries, just admit it. She admitted, so she shut everything down. So what you want to say after that? What you want to say? What can you say after I said everything?
But they still
I think Mia's an interesting character for the season.
But what do you think about her misinformed math? I think she's been lying about her age so long that she messed up. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that being the 2 homes, the 3 homes. She gave us the season 2 Monique. I have 5 homes teased the whole time. She was ready. But do you think she really 36?
Well, listen, I'm not gonna judge her about lying about her age. I've been telling people I'm 25 so long, I have to call my children to confirm how old I really am. So I'm not gonna judge her for that. Listen, unless you can look at me and figure it out, I'm never gonna tell. So I'm not mad at her for that. I'm not mad at her at all. I find it interesting that Robin magically became a mathematician, but she wasn't one when it was time to pay her taxes. I find that very interesting. But I digress.
Or she wasn't one when she's losing Juan's money.
Right.
Her and Jezebel are really good at other people's business, but not their own. They specialize in other people's business. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, but so you gotta have that story.
Stuff her feet in them shoes.
Oh. I've been pregnant before. My feet didn't grow that much, but I felt for the baby. She was still trying to keep her little specs on. She tried.
No, but those shoes are too high. Those are some high heels.
I wore heels when I was
pregnant. They doing that now.
I wore those heels while I was pregnant.
She could have got some Usher Boy slides and put some slides on when she got in.
She was trying to shove them in.
We understand.
I'm not gonna. Y'all not gonna do the pregnant lady. She tried. She ain't been coming outside, and she felt good since she been outside. She probably wanted to feel sexy.
On her little rainbow.
Yeah, I felt for her, and I'm with you, Maxine. She really tried to grease that foot up and slide it in there. And I had all the sympathy in the world for little pregnant Ashley until she tried to slut shame somebody that she barely knew, when we know her entire pocketbook is the United Nations. Everybody goes in and out of there, and her husband. So
I wonder, did Giselle see her pocketbook when she was down there trying to put them shoes on? Because she'll wear no penny.
But Princess, what I want to know is how did Giselle not fall into her pocketbook while she was helping her put those shoes on? That girl has an entire vacuum, a black hole down there. And she had the audacity to make rude and crude comments about this woman being smashed or banged when we know
she said she was beat to a pulp. It was beat to a pulp.
She says, when, like I said, her pocketbook and her husband's pocketbook are both open to the public, like the library.
Not his pocketbook.
Hold on, let's take a pause for the call. Look at here, Nights. She's getting one chance only. I told this hoe that we was not being bothered with her, never no more. Please put Queen Tulsa on timeout. You are not gonna bait me. You are not gonna take attention off of what we going. You say one more thing, you out of here. You blocked forever. Leave me alone, gal. Okay.
Princess, if I may suggest, my love, just go ahead and preemptively block the avian person thing. We don't have time. We're having a we're talking about Housewives, okay?
She in the chat. Say something about Giselle. Don't say nothing about what I got
just
going.
Block that thing. Block it, please. Good energy and pretty people, okay? Block that thing.
Okay, Beverly Davis, thank you for the super sticker.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but that bothered me. The slut shaming, it bothered me. Like, I felt like you were so out of line. You don't know this woman from a can of paint. Why on earth are you trying to talk about her sexual activity when everybody knows about you and your husband? Both of y'all. It would be one thing if it was just her. You know, we could just say she had a friendly coochie. But apparently her husband has a friendly coochie too.
I can't. Ooh, they say all these business women not good with math. Ooh, I can't with you. So now, okay, Mia done laid it all down. We at the dinner table, okay. And now, well, first of all, let's backtrack. When Mia and Karen came in there, and that dag on Jezebel, as they call it, or Jezebel. Her neck turned all the way around off its axis, and she said Karen needed to come in here and apologize to me immediately. Immediately. Girl, you need to shut up immediately. You need to go have several seats immediately. You needed to go get you a new outfit immediately. Go find you some penis that ain't been all around the world immediately.
Yeah.
Macy, come on, Macy. What is your
with Giselle? I want to get to the read at the table because that thing was so funny. When she looked over and started talking about Ray, but like, why is she always talking about Ray's penis?
She's obsessed.
But that is so disrespectful to that man.
My thing is, if I'm talking about you and I are going back and forth and we're arguing, there are certain things that are off limits. Mm-hmm. It's kids and our husbands and everything like that. We don't sit up here and don't talk about my bae, okay? Don't talk about my husband, because then you're going to bring your husband and your family and everything into it. And we're going to have a major problem. Okay.
She keeps hitting Karen below the belt with Ray and just talking about Ray. And when Karen responds, she wants her to apologize to her.
Right.
Hurt people. Giselle was hurt last season at the reunion, and she's not gonna let it go. She is for vengeance. She's gonna try to hurt Karen as much as she can.
You know what, Shady B, you're right. She was hurt, but this is the thing. Maxine hit the nail on the head. Okay. Maxine hit the nail on the head because she got hurt during the reunion because she was attacking people. She attacked Monique. She accused this woman of infidelity. She, even talked about her husband, made comments about her children. Like, so by the time someone responds, just like Maxine says, now all of a sudden she needs an apology. Like, girl, bye. Today, tomorrow, forever. Like, cut the crap. And she keeps going after Uncle Ray. It's creepy. Who wants to talk about an old man's genitals? Like, I don't even want to hear about it or think about it. That's creepy as hell. Let me find out.
I don't understand it.
Let me find out Giselle got a granddaddy fetish. Let me find out.
She must have something that she just has it out for Karen, that she just has to talk about Karen. And she can't really talk directly about Karen. She tries to divert and talk about Ray because she thinks that is such a soft spot for Karen. And she knows, why would you even try? You know, Karen gonna really tear you down about talking about her husband. And then that's when she came with the hot box comment, and I was here for it. But everybody laughed. But what made me really laugh is the way Mia leaned over to Giselle, like
what's that?
Asking for the Great Poupon, and said, "What's the fiery hot box?"
I think, is she slow?
Mia was being funny.
I think she knew what it was.
But what told it all was Robin's face.
Ooh, yeah.
Robin's face.
Robin knows. She been there.
Robin said,
"That's your good girlfriend. Don't act like she didn't know what was going on
Robin
with you."
Knows.
And she she was shamed, but you know that stutter came in, and so she had to hurry up and figure out how she was gonna clap back. But even before, when Giselle was sitting in the living room before Candace, I mean, not Candace, you know, they talked about Candace too. But before Karen came in, she tried to read and thought she was going to get the party started and everybody was going to get with her then. And Wendy was like, Giselle, no, we're not going to do this. So she tried it again. And see, that would piss me off. I know they're paid to have these situations where they're together. Excuse me, but I wouldn't want you to come back to my house if every time you come over my house, you got to ruin dinner.
Right.
Ashley laughed at it. She wanted to see the titties. She wanted to see the behind. And I think she probably wanted to see the fire crotch too. What do you think, Mace?
She wanted to see it, but I need to know, is the crotch, I want to ask my 8-ball, does Giselle have a fiery crotch? Because I need to know. We got to find out about Giselle, her crotch.
That has been a rumor.
That has been
the way Karen said it and the way Robin looked, that looked like it was a little more than a rumor.
Oh,
Robin knows something. Robin knows something about that crotch.
Well, that's because that's her good girlfriend. Yes, she does. Sing Sing is Sing Sing is not the name. Sing Sing is actually the jail, but yes, she was referring to the mental institution that she had to go to because Jamal was out there in them streets and she had a mental breakdown before she got married. So Karen know how to
do it. What she wants a hoe from Hampton U or Hampton?
She calls her a broken
from Hampton University.
And everybody knows it.
Well, that's true. Now, I'm not going to say it's true that she did it, but it is true that is a very common rumor about Gizzard Neck. Apparently, when her neck was still tight, everything else was loose. And she was out there, you know, dropping it low and spreading it wide for everybody. I heard that she was equal opportunity and played for both teams. Now, that is the rumor that's out there, allegedly, and people have been saying that for a very, very, very long time. So it was very interesting to hear Miss Karen just put it on national television. It was interesting.
Well,
so her and Jamal is two of a kind.
They've been trying her for a very long time. And after her parents died, she said last season, y'all gonna try me. And now you finna get it. So she got it. Let's take some calls, shall we?
Ooh, let's hear what the people want to tell us. You know, listen, y'all, it's snipers out there, honey. There are snipers in the comments, and I'm enjoying it.
If you would like to call in, the StreamYard link is pinned in the chat, and I'll put it in the chat one more time in case you can't see that blue section. But let's take our very first call. Welcome to the Crown Jewels. And guess who's here?
Hey, what's good? How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, how you doing? What's good, Seanitra?
Hey, cousin, how you doing?
Hey, you know I was here for Seanitra when I heard she was on the panel. But yeah, it's been rumored about Miss Giselle. You know, allegedly she played for both teams, and I heard she like one team better than the other, and it's not with bats. It's with gloves, from what I heard.
I heard
that. The streets have been talking, and and Miss Robin knows a little bit of something. I mean, Robert knows something.
Yeah, he's been there.
I don't know why they keep trying to do this whole cover thing. Allegedly, I don't know why they trying to play this little game with us. She knows she's not into one like that. Now she might want a wand in between her legs, but she don't want no wand. If you catch my drift. Why you think she's so depressed? Because she couldn't go over to Giselle's house. And you remember Giselle said, I don't play with COVID. Remember she said that? Right. When she went to Atlanta, Jamal went up north. She missed him, allegedly, when she was going to Portia's wedding. And she told me, I didn't want to stay there that long because I don't play with COVID. No, you ran to that hotel room and you thought he was going to be there and he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So
why didn't you go to the wedding? You know what I'm saying? As the plus one.
Right. He didn't want her in her neck. You know what I mean? he said he had to let it go. You know what I mean? He took Keisha Cole's word and he said you gotta let it go. So he let it go. You know what I mean?
Tonight.
So
it's my other twin today.
So Bishop, are you saying that Jamal felt like Gizzard and her next was a whole lot of people? He don't like a whole lot of people.
Yeah, and she was missing them cash app payments. He's like, man, if I'm gonna be with you in your neck, I need those payments. And you know, she was trying to get that West Wing built, and I'm like, West where? West who? All I see is an enchanted forest with an ugly stable. I'm like, what is this? And she.
Oh, you froze.
He froze. Wow. Right when he was telling us what he wanted to tell us about.
That's what the devil said. We don't want you to know.
That's about the devil. I'm gonna rebuke him right now.
That's one of Giselle's necks coming. Her neck stopped it. It's like, that's enough.
I'm gonna take him out till he unfreeze.
But maybe Wendy can give her the phone number to her doctor so she can get that neck done. Because she
won't. We don't want Wendy's doctor.
No, girl, speak for yourself. That man is a magician. Anybody who could take that speaker box and give it anything resembling an hourglass, I want Bubba Sparks' doctor. Okay.
And they were working overtime.
Karen said, I ain't mad at you. She said, I ain't mad at you.
Because Karen has had some stuff done too.
Yes.
No, but did you see how Wendy did the whole speech about why she got the surgery? That was the problem.
Long speech.
Long speech.
She loves to talk about herself.
He's back.
All right, I'm back. You know, StreamYard is tripping. But we're gonna bind that Jezebel spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, but we was on that cottage that she called a house. I'm like, with all that land, you couldn't build nothing else but except a shed on top of your house. Is that what we're doing? I'm very confused. And quiet as a cat, Miss Dorothy lives at Candace's house full time because she ain't no longer with her husband. That's what the word on the curb is, allegedly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the sister lives at the house allegedly too, because she's closer to her school in near DC. That's what word on the curb. And they have the nerve to talk about Wendy house is so far. It's so far because you're on the other side of Potomac. You're not in Potomac. You're on the other side of Potomac. So if they go to if Wendy goes to your house, she has to pass Potomac to get to your house in Bethesda. That's just what the streets say. So folks need to stop playing games. All of them live far away from each other. Let's just stop playing games. The only folks that lived in Potomac was Monique and Karen. That was only rich folks. And Ashley's rich too, but she lives closer to DC. Right. So I don't know why folks playing games like they some rich chicks. No, y'all barely scraping by chicks. Right. Y'all live closer to Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma. So let's stop it.
Oh, you got
let's stop playing the games.
Bishop, are they scratching and surviving?
Are they dumpster diving?
They looking for their food, the child line.
Yes, ain't we lucky we got them? Mm-hmm.
Good times, shoot.
Good times, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there it is, brought to you by the Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bishop, for coming by my house tonight.
All right, no doubt. I'm glad you had me on for a quick second.
Thanks for coming.
All right, catch you
later.
Real soon. I'm gonna call you, okay?
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right.
All right, peace.
Kisses. All right, we have another call in. I want to pronounce it correctly.
Hey,
Dietrich.
Dietrich.
Okay.
Hey, Deatrice.
Hello.
Hi. Well, I just
Welcome
want
to
to
the House
say
of the
I think
Princess.
this season of Potomac. Thanks. I think this season of Potomac is going to be lit. As much as I miss Monique, but I think this season is really going to be good. As far as with Wendy, she didn't get no tweaks. She got an overhaul.
Ooh.
She got a overhaul. But I mean, she looks good. It really looks good on her. I hope she doesn't overdo it. I just hope she doesn't overdo it and just keep it like that. But as my favorite is when Karen read Giselle for filth.
Yeah.
Giselle needs to just leave Karen alone. Because Karen, like Karen said, she's been holding back, and she's been holding back when her parents was alive because she didn't want to be, as she said, she didn't want to act a fool on TV. So now the gloves are off. Giselle just need to leave that woman alone before all her bones fall out the closet.
Right. It's true.
Not that hot box.
I think we're going to get a chance to
we
see
don't
a
want-
lot of the secrets come out before the season is over. And I'm ready. They probably going to wait to the very almost last episode for Wendy to read Giselle and make us hold on for all that long time. But I'm here for it.
I think they're going to have to give it to us this season because the whole franchise is going down. I think Portia and Potomac is saving the franchise.
I think Potomac has been doing very well throughout the years. It's Atlanta that's dipping.
Yeah.
But Potomac has been going on the up. As long as they don't get too toxic this season. Because if we keep having toxic season after toxic season, it's gonna be too negative. So I feel like it's gonna be a little bit toxic, but as long as they have balance, that's why I think they should have added maybe more Housewives.
But I think they have more class than some of the other franchises, just naturally. You know, they're naturally classy. So I don't think that they're going to go too far to the left just because they don't have it in them.
Yeah, they're not gutter like that. They're, the closest thing to the gutter on that show is Giselle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And not only that,
okay.
And Candace, I just thought that was okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I think now the Candace situation, I just thought that was too funny. She over there playing in that girl's hair, and that girl is like, you talking to me now? You weren't talking to me. That's just the vibes that the kids gave. That it's just like we're just in this house because we're just made to be here.
Yeah.
It was real fake. Like she was like pretending to be stepmom. It was real fake. It looked like as soon as those cameras go off, she'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your thoughts, Miss Dietrich.
Yes. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for letting me go on.
Oh, no problem. Welcome and come back again. Thank you.
Thanks. I will. Bye.
Bye. Well, we don't have any more callers yet. I give you about 5 minutes before we close because when we close the doors of the church and take the altar call, y'all not gonna be able to come on up here. We're gonna get up out of service, okay? But in the meantime, I thank for the people that did call, even the ones that I didn't answer the phone for. We're gonna talk about that.
Who you didn't answer the phone for?
We'll talk about it.
No, don't.
Hey, Jaded Nerd. Hey, Jaded Nerd.
Hey,
We got one more call. Hey, Kat.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
Hey, y'all. I just want to say I love the panel. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
even though I didn't get picked. Right, you get picked. It's okay. I just want to say, Robin could go ahead and be demoted to a friend of the show, because I don't want to see her for the rest of the season just sleeping in her bed. I don't want to see that, and I definitely don't want to see Juan calling her out about that. Like, I feel like Juan it's something's different with Juan. I can't put my finger on it, but it seems like he done hid some coins in his good old purse or something. He's ready. Like, he's just like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna call you out every minute. I hold back. I was trying to stay away, but this not gonna happen this season. But yeah,
Jigum Jada already coming in with the heat.
Tired, and so are we.
Yeah,
we are tired.
And then I was wondering, if Candace would have showed up, who she want to sit by? Was she going to sit by Karen, or was she going to sit by?
She would have set her by
the new girl
and probably Mia. I would have put her in between Giselle and Mia, or I would have put her at the end next to Robin, or next to Wendy. Wendy is her good girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, Wendy ain't that messy, so yeah. But
I want nobody fighting in her house. Okay, that's how that's gonna go.
Right. Kids are there too. Like, so yeah, and then also, did y'all catch how when Giselle and Karen going back and forth, Giselle kind of like admitted to what Giselle had said about like her husband getting some surgery, down that area.
Who?
Like, you know how? Yeah, you see, like, if y'all go back and look at the trailer, Karen and her husband were talking about those plants, right? And they were saying, he was talking about how small the plants was. And she was like,
I don't think it was a hint to the. She said, when I met you, you were small.
You were small. That was limited to surgery. That was a fat joke.
I hope not. I hope not.
That was a fat joke.
I was just, well, that makes sense. But I love the panel. You guys are awesome. Y'all have a good night.
Please come see us next week. Watch us next week. Tell your friends.
I'm going to have some super chats next time. Bye.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here we go. Our brother. Here come. He got some smoke in the city. Mr. Reese.
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
Oh, please sing fire.
Congratulations. Let me go. Let me just go ahead and y'all know I don't care about Crybaby Candace. She ain't got original thought in her head anyway. Robin, she's been boring. I told you she still needs to thank Monique for saving her job and her sorry ass. And Juan ain't never gonna marry her. Juan gonna be somewhere with Michael doing the do whatever. Y'all already know. Oh, Wendy, you and the bleach cream. I mean, seriously, you just keep getting brighter and brighter and brighter. I mean, the boobs, look at them. They look even. The booty still looks flat.
Have her edges.
And the edges, they still look like Jermaine Jackson.
I won't agree. I think she got some better wigs this season.
She's a little bit better.
Yeah,
Much
that's all.
wigs.
Yeah.
But I still don't like her ass.
That's the big game up.
I still don't like her ass because let's just keep it real, boo. You picked the side and you picked the wrong side. So, it doesn't really matter. And you trying to be all in your feelings like somebody's coming after your family. So, really. So, let's just go and get to it. Burning Gizzard Neck Giselle. Fire! Bump, 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 bump.
You got my chat going crazy.
Just steady burning, burning, burning. Or better yet, better known as the broke hoe from Hampton University. Look at
they
that.
Gonna ride that out all season.
The broke hoe from Hampton University. That is a new title right there. Because you show are broke.
Yes.
You're broke. You're tired. You're miserable. You're deceitful. You're trash. You're desperate. You wish somebody would even want to even come near that fiery box, like Karen said. I mean, seriously, nobody's coming there. I'm sorry. The shit stinks.
Coming. I see what you did there.
I
They
mean,
said
seriously,
she
you
needs
got
some
to go
more
to
naked
doctors.
hair.
Listen, you got to go to doctor's visits every month when it goes to her.
Ooh,
And like, why are you
really?
still in La La Land? I don't understand this. We all know this man don't want you. And like, oh, we taking a break. We couldn't really see each other 2020. This fool was busy doing it to every single woman. This man got what, 10,000 kids? You are always going to be last, boo. You are always going to be last.
Yeah.
You're just going to be burning. You're just going to be broke. You're just a broke hoe. And not even from the real HU, which is Howard University.
Oh, here we go.
Hampton.
Miss Weedy Poo keep coming through here with this Hot Pocket song. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight.
Listen, they wanted to hear it. I had to give it to them. But in all seriousness, Princess, I'm so proud of you, this panel, and just congratulations to you and just more success because you deserve it, sis. You do.
Thank you. Don't
You
make
deserve
me
it.
blush.
You deserve it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Can we hear fire one more time? Can you sing fire one more time?
Fire! Bump, 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 bump. Giselle is burning, burning, burning. The broke host still stay burning.
Yes, you have me singing that all night, one night.
Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.
Good night, Andrew. Love you.
Somebody sing "Let It Burn" by Ushers. The next person got to sing "Let It Burn."
Let it burn.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad.
I found my 8-ball. I'm gonna ask the 8-ball. Is Jamal coming?
Well, let's see.
8-ball. Is Jamal coming?
You don't even know.
You trying to figure it out?
It said not this time. Even 8-ball knows.
Okay, we got one call. We got our special caller coming in. You know, look, I'll be wanting to go to Magic City and I can't. Magic City has buffalo wings on Tuesdays. The Jaded Nerd. Okay.
I don't eat at the strip club. Why do y'all eat at the strip club?
I haven't, but it's real good.
I don't know. Is the kitchen clean?
I'm sure it is. That don't mean the asses is clapping in the kitchen. I think, you know, Mama Bertha, so the church mother is back there cooking the chicken wings while the girls is out there on the strip. It's different behind the scenes, okay? Everybody else got sense. Like they be wearing yoga pants and jogging suits when they get there. That's just all that extra fluff when they got to go out on the stage on the pole. Don't ask me how I know. Jada said, clap all over my wing.
I wanted lemon pepper sprinkles. I didn't want no other sprinkles in my chicken wings.
I can't eat where it smells like ass. Then you don't want to eat it. Oh, let me stop. Ooh, I said that I would not be low down on this show. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the super chat. Love the panel. Much love, Princess. All right. And here we go. We have Lady J in the building. Hey, sis.
Hey, what's up, Lady J?
Hey.
Like, what do you have for us today?
Hola, black people. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Let's get into it, honey. So first of all, let me give you my disclaimer. Yes. So these are my opinions. They do not reflect those of the panel members. The public figures spoke of appearing on a TV show are being watched by the world. I'm just passing through and giving my 2 cents as a native Washingtonian, okay? So here's my point of view. First of all, on the whole wing thing, right? Let me mute this other one. I can't do this.
Yeah, you got.
First of all, on the whole wing thing, Lil Murder make the bomb wings on P Valley. What y'all talking about?
Oh,
yeah. I eat them. At the end of the day. But anyway, one word for last season, as they asked at the beginning of the whole show, right? Dreadful. That was my word for it. It was dreadful. I'm glad to see a little bit more diversity on the show. I like to see the ladies use their platforms much more responsibly this time around. These sisters do have a civic duty to participate as citizens in their community, participating with the causes that really matter in the DMV and not all that drama they got going on about titty cupcakes and carrying on. And I don't know why she gave them babies those titty cupcakes. That was embarrassing. That was low and tactless, classless. And she know better too. Don't she, Auntie Seanitra? Anyway, episode 1 showed us that there's a lot to unpack this season. I love Karen as always. She's gonna bring a lot of content, and she's definitely gonna read Giselle and everybody else for filth. And she did it already on the Wendy Williams show today. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah,
but she read Giselle up one side and down the other. Go back and watch. I ain't even gonna take her stuff, right? But she's hilarious, and she is far from broke. And Giselle even said that herself last year when she said that every season Karen has a new business. So why would she call her broke?
Exactly.
Now, as far as Wendy, she is glowing, but I don't think she got bleaching, y'all. You know they do bronzing with the makeup and the lights and all that stuff. I don't think she got bleaching. We would be able to really see that, right? Wouldn't she be peeling and stuff?
Well, not by the time you get
anyway,
by now. If it's
she did check Giselle at the door, and she learned real quick too. So when Giselle said Karen needs friends, she said, Giselle, in other words, not in my house you won't. I love that. Get her ass, Wendy. So post baby, right? Her mommy makeover is suiting her well as her transparency. I'm loving it so far because she gonna get her about messing with Eddie. Don't mess with her husband, honey. She ain't playing that. And she's growing her family, and that's cute and all. Needs to consider a bigger space for her and those babies. But I have a question about Ashley and her arithmetic. She questioned that girl about hers, right? But where was Ashley's arithmetic when their restaurant was going under? I'm just saying. She said they couldn't order food and drinks and stuff, allegedly, right? But anyway, Mia, she looks
with the price
like she's going to be fun for the show. She could cross over into Married to Medicine though, because she got a little, health practice and all. So that's a little cute. But I'm confused too on her arithmetic. Where she talking about 4 boobs? We only got 2. Where the other one's at? Unless she's saying she had 2 surgeries or something. I don't know what she was saying with that. That kind of threw me for a loop. But she's a good-looking glam mom. I don't want to call her a grandma, but she's a good-looking glam mom. Giselle is still lying as always with a straight face. And what y'all call that, Nat? There you have it. She is so unbothered with her lies. She don't even care when she get caught up in them. She sat there in one breath in the same sentence. I don't even know if y'all caught it. She said, I did not bother Karen last season. I didn't say nothing to Karen. I ain't bother her. But then she turned around and admitted that she said that her husband didn't love her. Her husband of 20 plus years didn't love her. And then she said that his ding dong was broke. But I'm on the edge of my seat when it comes to how she gonna play out this season, because everybody on the show is married except for her and Robin. And the last time I checked, it said RHOP, Housewives. Am I missing something? Just let me know. I don't understand they first. Candace lives in PG County, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Y'all can Google that. As far as the GPS is concerned, that is not Potomac. It's about an hour away from Potomac and down the street from the hood. Check the school zone and the crime rate. Okay, that's the native Washingtonian talking. I wouldn't live over there. Okay, $1 million. She's confused because I'm not paying $1 million for a house where the school is below the 5 level out of 10. No, sir. No way. So I was through with her anyway last season, and I was almost through with the show after the altercation. But because I like Karen, I'm going to watch it, and I have no comment on Robin whatsoever because there's nothing to address, and I'm just over her. Lastly, what the heck is Sing Sing? That's all I got for my 2 cents, y'all. Good night, ladies. It's dinner time.
Oh. Well, thank you, Lady J, for the read down. Welcome. We see you later. That's Miss Lady J, y'all. Y'all follow her on the Instagram and whatever. She repped all the DC people. The DMV came out of their corners for her.
Yeah, I see them in
the chat. Okay. Okay. I see you. Okay. So let's get some closing words. Shady.
Well, I think it's going to be a good season, but I think we're going to just get ready for some toxicity. The jury for me is still out on Mia. I don't know how I feel about her just yet. I like to let people show who they are first, even in my real life. So show me who you are for your works. But the rest of them, Gizanek, she's a glutton for punishment. She's gonna be getting dragged all season long. We just on episode 1, and we spent so much time dragging Jezebel. So she's gonna be dragged all this season. The rest of the girls, the jury is out, but I think it's going to be a good season, and I'm here to watch.
Okay. Maxine?
Well, I think this is going to be a pretty good season. They already came out blazing. They came out with a the show was good. It was really good. But I think this is going to be really good. I want to see more Mia. I want to see get down to the fight where they throwing salad. I want to know what caused them to toss the salad. That's what I want to know. But I think it's going to be real good this season. They got to bring it.
Okay, Miss Seanitra.
Well, I'm excited. I do like Mia. I got to be honest. I like Mia so far. I was on the fence about her after the trailer. After that first episode, I'm in. I like her. Mm-hmm. Wendy, Bubba Sparks, I still don't see it for her. Probably never will. Karen, of course, is always the queen. Ashley, I'm kind of, I'm a little bored. Pregnant Ashley is not as fun as drunk Ashley.
It's whole Ashley.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
She's gonna be crying.
And as far as Robin goes, I feel like Robin who? I think it's gonna be interesting to watch Giselle try to juggle multiple targets. So I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.
And I hope that all of y'all are here for us. We had a good turnout for our first party. I think so. Yeah. Y'all sit up here and press this like button, okay? Y'all need to subscribe. So what's going to happen is this is the main panel. This is the Crown Jewels panel. This is us. And we will be here every Tuesday night at 6:30. So I'll be putting the thumbnail out real early. You already know. So put your reminder on so you can come and see us and hear what we have to say about the Real Housewives of Potomac. So also every now and then you might hear guests come and ring the doorbell and come sit with us in the living room. But we only allow people to come in here if they know how to sit down, have a cool beverage, and act like they got some sense. Now you might have a good read session here and there, but this is all alleged. This is all entertainment, people out there. So don't go cry. Yes, allegedly, honey. Yes, ready. Allegedly. This is all in good fun. 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Okay. And before we get these people's information before you leave out, I want to tell you, if you have MTV this evening, I want you to watch my good brother from Chicago. He is the host of MTV True Crime. And with his fine self, his name is Doma T. Pongo. Okay, so he done came a long way from Chicago to move up there into New York. Okay, so I think he lives in Manhattan. So he works for MTV, and it's a good crime series if you like to hear about whatever happened to.
This is the second season, right?
Yeah, this is the second season kicking off tonight. Last season was good. It's like a spinoff of Catfish, but they do a lot of it's crime, unsolved crimes and the behind the scenes of certain crimes. So it's real interesting and it's good. It starts at 9 o'clock. He said 9 o'clock. So I think that's 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, if I'm not mistaken. But check your local times to see, because I just know it's real soon and you'll be able to catch it. But y'all know MTV show the same stuff over and over again if you miss it the first time. So support the Black brothers. I'm all about that. I love my light-skinned people, but hey, you got to support the Black people.
And it's a good show.
Keep him employed. It's on MTV. Let me put it back on the screen real quick so y'all can see it. It's on MTV. It's called True Crime. Look at my boo.
I'll check it out.
With his old chocolate self.
It's a really good show. Last season, he did the girl who got locked in the freezer that was found dead in the freezer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that story disappeared. it just disappeared. I didn't hear anything else.
Well, you know, they wanted it to. Thank you, Just Jules Jay-Z. Giraffe is burning. Okay. Thank y'all again. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Shady, tell them where they can find you and how they can find you.
Well, right now I am just on Instagram at Shady Room. So I'm posting most of the time, so you'll see me there.
All right, Mase Marow.
Hey, you can find me at Mase_Marow on Instagram, and you can find me here every Tuesday with Princess Seanitra and Shady B.
And they may be having their own YouTube page. So look, get in there
very soon.
Let them know what you think about them. Encourage them. Also, y'all see scrolling under the bottom. It says donate to the panel. Give them $5 or $10 gas money for being here. Show them some appreciation. Okay, it adds up. Get their cash apps. They're down there. Take their cash apps. Support them and encourage them as you're doing so. And encourage them again in their DMs because, you know, let's push them on out the nest. Push them on out. Get out there and swim. And I'm glad that you like them. And I'm proud of you. I'm excited for what's to come.
I'm excited too.
Did you have a good time tonight?
Yeah, great time.
Oh.
I'm happy to
You're looking down like
Giselle. Seanitra done read Giselle down. I'm gonna need a nap.
I really enjoyed myself. This is my first live, so I think we all worked well together. I think it was a good time, and I think everybody enjoyed it. So I'm excited.
All right, sis, reader of the century. Tell them how to follow you.
Listen, I just had so much fun. I just had a bunch of fun. I had a lot of fun with y'all tonight. Mason, you know I love you to death. I've been telling Princess since I first saw your video. I love this girl. And Shady B, you had me cracking up. Princess, you know you always a miss. I had a ball with y'all. I had a ball. I can't wait to do it again.
Ready for next week. I'm excited.
Thank you so much, Wendy Arnie, for the super chat. And yes, on your way out, we're going to hit these like buttons. We're going to hit these subscribe buttons so you can be ready for what's to come. Also, you guys have one more day. Is today Tuesday? Yes. You have until tomorrow. Send me a 2-minute video if you want to be a part of the next panel, which starts on Sunday for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Send me to no more than 2-minute video saying name, age, why you want to be on the panel, and what specifically do you have to bring that to that conversation on the Love and Marriage Huntsville panel. So look on Instagram. I made a post about it and on the community tab. Send it to me so we can get down to it. Thank you, Thick Girl. Love you, sis. Watch your glow up. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Thank you. You know where I am forever for the ride. Thank you so much. I thank you guys so much for your support. Put them kings and queens and crowns in the chat. I think I gave all the announcements. Let me look. Yeah, y'all know how to email and DM me, support my business. Always got some lip gloss and some things going on. I had a new color on today. I don't have a name for it. I'm sorry, but it's coming. But thank y'all for coming to the House of the Princess. And this is the Crown Jewels panel. And we getting it going on. So we have to turn out the lights now. Good night. See you.
Thank you for coming.
And follow everybody, especially Seanitra's channel, because she gets it going on. She'll have crown therapy tomorrow.
Yeah, a crown chat tomorrow. Crown chat tomorrow and front porch gossip on Thursdays and Saturdays. Don't y'all miss it.
All right. Send out the church announcements now.
Yes, got to make sure I got them all. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess them up. So, yes, we love you. And we'll see y'all on the next go round. All right.
See you next Tuesday.
All right, bye.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.